All right, Shalom. Back at you again with another lesson through the Spirit. First and foremost, want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kahak Wadash. Uh, the pride of these women. Okay, the pride of these women. Let's go grab it. Okay, Isaiah the third chapter. Because in this system, we live in a system that pretty much doesn't bring judgment to women or doesn't hold them accountable. But Yahweh Shema Shai is different. You see, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. That's why it says in Proverbs 30 that beauty is vain. Okay, beauty is vain. We like seeing beautiful things in the world. We like seeing beautiful women if they behave in themselves in a righteous manner. But the beauty of a woman does cheer a man's countenance. But you gotta be careful because you could think that you're getting a beautiful woman and that you're getting a blessing, and then you end up with a woman that's a damn problem. That's why the scripture says, "Look not upon her for pleasure." As a matter of fact, let me go grab something. Sirach 26. Let's grab this real quick. Sirach 26 and 19. It says, "My son, keep the flower of thine age sound, and give not thy strength to strangers," which is talking about your seed. All right, it says, "When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field," because a woman is a man's possession, "sow it with thine own seed, trusting in the goodness of thy stock." Right, meaning get you a good woman. Don't get you don't fall after the beauty. Okay, where's that at? Because you want to get you a good woman. All right, you don't want to get this bitch, right, and she be all beautiful or whatever, and then she go out going and fucking your father or fucking your homies and shit like that, playing the harlot. All right, which is what we did to Yahweh Shemashah when it played the harlot, worshiping these other gods, because we are like the Lord's woman. Don't be like us. Let what we did to Yahweh Shemashah be an example of what not to look for in a woman. All right, so this is Sirach 26 and 22. "And harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband." And these women are very wanton. Especially this pretty. I was just listening to this woman. She fairly attractive. I mean, she had a goddamn wig on, which was blonde hair. Which that took. You already know that she's a complete demon for that. All right, because that's actually unclean. All right, to have yellow hair is actually like a curse. All right, but it says verse 23, "A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord." Right? So, two wicked ass niggas gonna be together. Okay, because if she's a strong personality and she a wicked ass woman, then she gonna find her, that man that's gonna equal her out in her wickedness, and she gonna have a hard fucking time. That's why a lot of these bitches constantly complaining about men, because they are led to believe that a wicked man is the best man to choose from, just because he got money or whatever the case may be. All right, and they don't want to be under subjection to a righteous man, so they go get them a wicked man, so they can do whatever they want to do. All right, whenever they want to do it. It says, verse 24, "A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband." Right? And these women, they never reverence their husbands. They always talking shit about men, and they've gotten accustomed to pretty much speaking about especially the Israelite man like he ain't shit, because why? This system has put us in captivity, taken away all of our authority, And women are attracted to men with power. They're hypergamous. All right. So if a man seems as though he has no power, she's gonna pretty much be dogging him. Pretty much, they don't look at us like kings. They just sex partners, casual sex. You know, not anything about being a wife or being a marriage or being a mother. You know, they'd rather try to raise their children alone. Okay, without a man. So it says, verse 25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, which is what? A bitch. But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Right? What is a shameless woman? She'll never put her head down. She'll never humble herself. She has no shame. She's shameless. She's not ashamed of the way that she acts. She's not ashamed of the things that she do. She's not ashamed of the way that she carry herself. She's shameless. So she's full of herself. She's conceited. She's feeling herself. And the Lord is not dealing with that. Now let's go to the book of Isaiah real quick. And we could read chapter 3 and verse chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, women rule over them, O my people. They which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of thy paths. So that lets you know right there, a woman leading puts our people in error. All right, that's an error. That, you know, it causes us to go astray, to be more wicked. You need a righteous man to lead our people. But right now, the so-called white man, he has set up the woman as a taskmaster over the Israelite man, and she's protected under the system to pretty much bash and to bring all types of chaos into the Israelite community. All right, that's all she's doing. She's spreading chaos and bringing chaos everywhere she go. And the scripture says, "Give not a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad." All right, but I want to grab this Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, all right, which means to be prideful. All right, they're full of pride. Can't nobody tell them shit. They don't want to listen. They walking around doing whatever they want to do, selling OnlyFans, being whores, getting with any man they want to get with, so on and so forth. They're not being deprived of nothing here in America, Babylon the Great, which is a debaucherous system, which pushes excessive sexual hypersexuality. All right, which for a woman is doing a woman doing whatever she want to do in a hypersexualized society only devalues her. That's why I was reading that a shameless woman shall be accounted as dog, and harlot shall be accounted as spittle. So you could be pretty, you could have a pretty face, you could have, you know, a beautiful look to you, but your value is nothing because of the way that you carry yourself, your spirit, the way that you're moving. All right, it's with your spirit. All right, what comes out of your mouth, all right, and the way that you carry yourself is what is of good price to Yahweh Shema Shah, because beauty is vanity. Okay, and this is why the Lord is destroying them. It says, verse 17, therefore the Lord will smite with the scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. All right, and so this is why our women can't grow their hair. This is why, you know, they're having problems with their pH balance and all these different things. This is why they're the most undesirable woman in the planet. All right, as beautiful as our women are, they're the most undesirable to all nations. All right, why is that? Because of the way that they carry themselves. They carry themselves like a bunch of harlots, whores. All right, they're not a mind to be instructed. They're clamorous. They don't know anything. They're shameless. They run their mouth. They're not quiet. They're not submissive. They're not sweet. All right, they're rebellious, wicked ass bitches, and the Lord is about to judge them. All right, he's led them all the way up to this point to where he's about to humble them severely. It says, in that day, what? Jacob's trouble, the time that we're coming into. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and round ties like the moon, the chains and the bracelets, the mufflers, the bonnets of the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs. and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins. So all of that shit that make them look good, things that hold their hair up and hold it together, and the different bracelets and nails and eyelashes and perfumes, all of the different dresses and clothes and skin tight shit revealing all of the shit that their accessories, all of the accessories that they put on that put them in this high level of beauty, because all those comfortabilities taken away, they're not gonna appear as beautiful anymore. Okay, they stink. All right, they stink. They dirty. Um, they clothes all worn, all messed up. All right, they ain't gonna look attractive like that. It's them wigs and makeup and eyelashes and all that shit. A lot of them be doing a lot of witchcraft, sorcery. Okay, so it says the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle or rent, and instead of well set hair baldness, instead of and instead of a stomach or a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. So they're gonna be looking twisted. Okay, the Lord is about to humble them severely for all of their pride, man. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Right. So when you go to the 16th verse, it says, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. So they pretty much, carrying themselves, extra conceited. Can't no man tell them shit. All right, and they're looking at other men. All right, for the next upgrade, so to speak, man. And that's that wicked ass spirit. That's why the Lord is about to humble them severely. All right, for doing that. All right. So, shalom.